We've got some good matches for you tonight, starting off with Hydra at Hellhounds. So, Sneezz is in. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, I think they're just seeing this as a chance to give the Warlock a break and rotate somebody in that hasn't had a chance to fight yet.
So, I'm noticing Karkillian's name is currently misspelled in flag score. I'm letting the M's know, but I don't know if that will end up causing a problem if it's incorrect in the arena. Okay, there we go. It's fixed now.
And I think this is actually Hellhound's best possible lineup.
Karkillian, Branzol, Symiad, Kimpaz. Yeah, that's pretty much their A game there.
Yes, I don't think we've seen all four of these, this specific four play match together yet this season.
No, not with Karkillian's schedule being what it is.
Well, Symiad's been missing matches too, right?
I know he was expected to miss matches. I don't actually recall if he has or not because my memory is terrible.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is his first match.
I'm going to drop the overlay, hopefully. So this is really interesting. So like this isn't like a fake out with Sneezz. This is them actually running Sneezz. Oh my.
Yeah. I mean, he's he's part of the team, I think, and I think he's the kind of player who probably doesn't have it in him to just be a bench kind of guy.
Yeah. Okay. Whoopsie. I gotta fix something with Twitch because I definitely just told people that I was not actually streaming.
Whoa, the payout is on Hydra.
Payouts for ACFL typically go purely by purely by the records. So it's
Yeah, I mean, I don't think so. I think Kelvin is looking at the teams and thinking that Hellhounds is legitimately favored because Hydra's obviously got a better record than Hellhounds. I'm saying right now the Hellhounds is favored to win.
Oh.
Not Hydra.
Oh, interesting.
Unless he's gonna change the bet. I haven't seen him actually announce that Hellhounds favored.
I mean, I guess it makes. I don't know. I guess it makes sense to look at it and decide that this is a team that Hellhounds hasn't had available yet. Hydra's doing something a little wonky.
I still see Sag, Lay, and Sit, and I just.
Yeah, you're like the fourth doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, Sneezz is basically decoration.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, Symiad's a sick character, but questionable as a player. Kimpaz has shown a lot of rust. Branzol's still getting his feet. I don't know. There's nothing on Hellhounds. I think they're good characters, but they haven't shown me anything this season to the level of what those other three on Hydra have. And it looks like Symiad might have false started.
That's fine. It doesn't. False starts aren't a big deal. Or at least they're typically not a big deal. In ACFL, it kind of happens.
But this will be exciting. I looked at the schedule tonight and I was thinking this would just be a couple quick 3-0s, which might still happen, but at least it'll be a little more interesting.
Yeah, I'm definitely curious to see what Sneezz can do. Cutthroat has the potential to do a lot of damage. In addition to that, an interesting thing is, in ACFL, if he can life bane a lot of people. That can add up to a lot of damage as well. And with Lei out there coning people, if he's doing the upfront damage and Sneezz's life banes are doing the extended damage, like that can actually finish you off when you're fleeing from
Yeah,
cones.
but, you know, Branzol's there. I mean, hopefully Hellhounds is aware enough. They've got the Nightshade. They're going to be checking their effects for poison. Branzol can cure it. It's not.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a game changer.
I don't know if it's like something I would want to use necessarily, but I think it has potential just in terms of if it gives you something else to think about. And this is something interesting. I actually think Sneezz would be better in like a Warlock comp where people are kind of running around with like chickens with their heads cut off, because then they're like trying to regroup and shit, and then Sneezz can just kind of come in, get a cutthroat, flee out, get a cutthroat, flee out, while everybody's like trying to regroup.
Yeah, but you can't really afford to use a Nightshade in a Warlock comp.
Yeah.
You're already light on heals. You're already light on sustained damage and everything.
Yeah. And obviously it also group breaking is only good if you can actually win the fight after you break their group, right? And a Nightshade does make having a Nightshade and a Warlock in the composition does mean that the rest of your team has to like do a lot of heavy lifting in terms of winning that actual engagement.
Yeah, but we're about 15 seconds out. This will be interesting. So I want to see, good blinding on Sneezz out of Symiad. I want to see definitely some spellcasting attempts out of Branzol and Symiad and Kimpaz, because I think Hydra has questionable saves. So egg golems are up on both sides.
Wonderful to see some accidental blinds go onto your own team's golems.
Sagramore got both Charmies out.
Yep.
Probably about to gear them.
There we go. Gear successful.
Kark going straight into flails. Interesting.
I don't. Yeah. Okay. There we go. I didn't think that's what he was going for. I think that might be some forgetting which aliases are which.
So I do not like Hellhounds just sitting back in their flag room. It looks like Hydra's going towards them now. Yeah, the cones are flying. So Branzol does have Holy Smite.
Yeah, he does. And Lei is doing incredible amounts of damage.
That's what the Pixies do.
Branzol does have skins, so you see he had some damage resist on one of those cones up there.
Lei's choked and Symiad is choked, and they're both up. Looks like
Yep.
Lei was poisoned. So Branzol's got to try to get a cure poison off. Kark's back in flails. Lei is Holy Smited. So it's good.
I think he's probably hoping that they can get onto Lei, get good early damage, and get an early entwine to shut him down.
Yeah.
Kimpaz takes smite. So his damage.
Both invokers are Holy Smited. So
Okay.
I don't want to see cones out of them at this point.
Symiad does get life baned.
Branzol's energy drain too.
Kimpaz is disarmed. He's wearing a shield? Why is Kark wearing a shield?
He was taking some damage from Sid. I think he just swapped it in. So we'll see if Symiad noticed the poison.
Yeah.
Kimpaz taken some good damage. Symiad's already in red, so he definitely did not.
Yeah, he's in red, so he's only got like 1,600 health left. It's a dangerous position.
Yeah, here comes the tick. And he's still poisoned, so he definitely is not calling out for that cure poison right now. Symiad's choked. So see, this is pointless to me. Like Kimpaz doing that. Sagramore took a smite blind.
Yep.
I don't want to see him acid blasting and coning. He needs to be trying dispels.
Yeah, but I know he does like to go in for the acid blast to kind of get the single target.
Sytalis is entwined.
Very early entwine. I wonder if
he's in red. I mean, Symiad and Kark are both on him. There's a chance.
Okay.
I would be trying dispels on him.
Yeah, for sure.
So Branzol just failed a shield strike on Sag. I would just have all my casters dispelling. And Sit's about to flee. And he's out.
Yeah. So
I'm not sure what their plan was there. Like
I wonder if they were trying to entwine somebody else and just, they fled out right before the entwine. I'd have to go back and look at the log. But that's a possibility. Because I can't imagine they wanted to entwine somebody that's still got that much health.
I mean, they did a lot of damage. They needed some kind of follow-up. If a dispel landed, I mean, that could have been successful.
Yeah. There's a cutthroat. Wow, he takes a huge amount of return damage from Symiad. That is crazy.
Obligatory pointing out of the monosync.
Yeah. Symiad always, right?
So
Sneezz. Sneezz with the mana sink.
Yeah. Lei is still holy smited and just ranged a cone onto Kark.
Kark is wearing a shield and whip, I believe, currently. Planning to go in for some chokes.
So Branzol's the only healer on Hellhounds. The only person who can heal at all.
Yeah, and one thing that's Sneezz getting some life banes back up. One slightly awkward thing with the life bane is if you cure the life bane, then you got to repoison, right? Or else the assassin chokes you and then you stay down.
I'm not sure if that's true. If it cures both poisons or just one. But Symiad is light sleeper, so I don't think he had that concern.
So, Lei getting lashed. So it's
There doesn't seem to be a lot of focus right now.
Yeah, everybody's kind of just
on Sag. Kark's on Sag now.
Sneezz cuts Symiad again. So that's cutthroat count at 2, I believe.
And Lei's unloading some mana.
Branzol picks up the flag.
I'm not sure about this. Like, Symiad is definitely not far from death.
Sneezz fails a cutthroat on Branzol. I didn't realize that could miss. Wild.
Kark has no weapon on.
I guess it's one of the skills that's a weapon hit, so it can miss.
Yeah, it definitely uses the weapon's damage.
Yeah.
So there's goes Symiad. Yeah, I'm not sure why Branzol picked up.
Might be just trying to force deaths, or it could just be, misunderstanding where the game is at. Karkillian is currently completely disarmed.
That's a painful cone.
Yeah.
That had to be a 2.5. And there goes Branzol.
Yeah. Branzol is down. Lei being pretty inefficient with these cones here, hitting like 1 or 2 people at a time pretty consistently, but I don't know that it matters.
Maybe so I can just share some thoughts I have on flag capping after the first couple weeks of the season. Picking up the flag is very dangerous, and I think I was overly conservative about it early on. So I just see Hydra killing Kimpaz and Kark slowly from here. Although Kimpaz is getting some good chain damage off.
Some very good chain damage. He's kind of...
I don't see any G-cons or anything.
But he's chaining himself now, and he goes down. So yeah,
he was chaining Karkillian and himself.
So I think it's intentional though. I think he's trying to die
they're
because
just stopping the cap. They're definitely just stopping the cap. Karkillian's gonna make them kill him. before they can pick up.
So
Karkillian is literally just spamming Quaff Stoners. He's the
Yeah.
only person alive for Hellhounds.
yeah. So I think I like the way that Hellhounds have played this out right here.
I don't know. I mean, this is definitely the right thing for Kirk to do, but I don't agree with picking up the flag when Branzol did. Unless they really just thought, oh, we lost.
Yeah, if you've lost the fight, then picking up the flag to force them to kill you is the only way to get yourself in a winning position.
I guess I'm not convinced that.
And I like this right here. Hydra killing Lei.
He's suiciding. Yeah, but I don't think I give them enough credit, like Branzol, to have had that thought. You know, that we're losing and I need to die. Because he hadn't even used Lei, I don't think. You know? It's questionable.
This is a massacre. Oh my god, this is great. They're all just killing their own team so that they can respawn, which is like, I think it's correct.
Symiad gonna come out before Sagramore can cap? Because they do not have a rescue, and Symiad can definitely 1v1 him.
I mean, Scitalis can just spam choke for him in the flag room.
That's true. Yeah, Sagramore will get the cap. So what I was trying to say is, the aggressive flag cap, it really only works if you have an advantage enough that the other team is shying away from an engage. Because what the flag cap does is force them to engage. So it works well for KCS, and it's worked well for us because we have that damage to, jump out quickly in the beginning.
I think it depends. I think when you have an invoker, I think it's generally good as well. Because if you can force...
Yes, because they're trying to force themselves to be killed when their mana is low. That's definitely true. But this was... I just don't know what Branzol was really thinking. Because that fight was not lost. Branzol still had Lei. There's still some... I'm sure he died with mana. I mean, he's got quite a bit. So I'm not convinced that fight was lost.
Yeah, I don't know.
The choke misses.
But I know
he can stop the cap. He needs to chain. Oh, look. So Sag went with Hoof. He didn't actually pick up the second cap.
Okay.
I guess they were just waiting for Sim?
Yeah.
This is interesting.
Okay, let's see. Does he pick up?
Choke now.
Branzol's back out.
I think Branzol's going back for a cap. I don't know about this. Okay, he's getting his horse in their flag room, or their blue goal line.
Sag takes a smite blind.
Wow. Yeah, that's big. But it's still going to get a choke off if he flees.
Symiad is out now.
Yeah, he was out.
Awake, sorry.
Yeah, it looks like... Is that Kimpaz?
And he goes right back down. Yeah, it's Kimpaz.
So that means Lei is probably 1 or 2 ticks away. I really need a timer for this. Branzol does pick up.
Yeah, they're going to run it.
Blind on Sytalis. He needs to be spamming smite or something.
And I like this. I think they need to move the flag. They can't just sit here and keep taking fights. I don't think.
Oh, there it goes. Well, he's up in 5 seconds.
Yeah, it's a really awkward choke timing.
Kark's out. So I think Lei is out next tick.
All right, dirt kick onto Scitalis. Everybody resanking up.
Is Branzol moving or is he in combat?
Entwine onto Scitalis. Again, just seems very early. He dips into red, so if the spell goes off, I wonder if they're...
Entwine is not super long.
I wonder if they're just... It's 5 ticks. I wonder if they're just doing it to force damage onto somebody.
It's not a bad idea. Huh. Where's Branzol? I haven't seen him.
He got choked and didn't...
Choked.
Yeah.
Oh, all the way to blue 10. That's rough. Because Lei's out now. So I don't know how easily they're going to get this cap. It looks like Lei is AMS'd.
Lei is choked
And he's
now.
choked. They need a cure poison. Although Branzol's... Is he
Is-
in the same room?
30 blue, and Branzol
No, he
is...
just walked past.
Yeah,
Okay, maybe it was north or south. He just wasn't in the room.
yeah. You don't want to go 2 rooms out of your
I
way.
didn't see Lei poison either, though. But I guess he could have done it in the prep. Because there's no restores after you die.
Yeah. But a lot of folks will forget to
Yeah,
to
definitely.
re-up certain
Lei
spells.
was poisoned.
He is.
Oh no, Lei's
No.
sleeper.
Yeah. Okay. So no need to poison.
Yeah. Sneezz is out now too, so this is basically a reset.
And there's a
Sag had
cutthroat.
picked up. So this was the mistake we made, right? They should have been watching to prevent Sag from picking up here.
Yeah, exactly. You've got to be
Especially
aware.
only a few rooms away. Because Sag is very difficult to kill.
Once you get about like halfway across the field, you got to be like really paranoid about where the other team is at for counter caps.
Yep. And so Branzol, so I think Branzol's making the wrong move here. He needs to chase Sag. He's not going to cap while Sag is over there.
Yeah, they have to pick a fight basically, and I think
Kimpaz should be going in and chaining.
I'm really curious, like if they pick a fight, who wins when they have both carriers on top of each other?
I don't like this from Kimpaz at all. He's playing way too conservatively. He has an opportunity to just go chain Sag and one other person. He should be doing
Sneezz takes a blind, so he's going to be out of commission if they can keep. He'll
run back to Sag.
I mean, Lei
This
is
is almost exactly how we lost to Hydra.
Lei is AMS'd here and not doing anything. Is he still wielding magic weapons against Lei'raylat?
No, Kark has his whips on. That's a lot
Okay,
of
there we
damage
go.
away.
Yeah, there we go.
So Lei's just gonna run back to Sag, get healed up, go back and chain some more.
Yep. He is on Sag. Kimpaz is looking for them in the wrong corner, but there we go. He's on him now.
Yep.
Karkillian is kind of roaming around looking for somebody to choke.
So this is what Kimpaz needs to be doing. This is what makes the invokers so hard to handle, is they can kill your flag carriers so easily.
Yeah.
If your
here
invoker is
comes...
just spamming cones, it's kind of pointless.
All right, so Branzol makes it to the flag room. Karkillian still kind of they're trying to get chokes off, but he fails one on Sit.
Sit was back above half, so he had healed up quite a lot. Looks like Lei is chaining Symiad.
Symiad should be able to wreck Lei.
Oh,
with AMS.
Kimpaz is, looks like Kimpaz is not AMS'd.
Sneezz spell sinks again.
But let's be honest.
Yeah. That's. It's just, is he spell sinking because why not, or is he spell sinking because he doesn't have potions?
I'm sure he has potions. So we've got Sagramore at one end, we've got Branzol at the other, and it's kind of this Mexican standoff of whose team is going to go 3v4 the other team.
Yeah.
I don't
or
see
does
Lei
does Branzol
pushing.
or Sag move across at some point?
So Lei is not pushing Branzol. He's focusing on Symiad, it looks like. And Lei is choked at the goal line.
Okay.
Sits in red. Just took a big one. He's life bane too.
Yep. So he's going to need to go to Branzol to get that cured. But, I mean,
Kimpaz is ranging fireballs.
And Symiad is just chaining Sag and Scitalis.
Yeah, I mean, that's what Symiad should be doing.
Yeah.
I like that. Kark just missed a dirt kick on Sneezz.
And, it's just a mess of people chaining each other.
Yes. This is very scrappy.
Now, I don't believe Lei has gone off. Are we going to see Symiad go get laid here?
Did Sneezz wake up? He did. Oh, that's a lot of damage from Lei.
Yeah. That's not the way you want to get laid, Symiad.
Sagramore's stuck on an egg golem. That's actually pretty bad for him.
Yeah, and
he doesn't have an easy rescue.
Sneezz getting off some more cutthroats here.
So Kimpaz is getting some good chain damage off here.
Kimpaz. All right, Symiad goes down.
Just died to Lei.
Kimpaz dies.
Oh, that's awful. Okay, so now Scitalis and Sneezz are going to need to go kill Branzol.
So Karkillian, if Karkillian sits with Branzol, he can choke out people as they walk in.
That's what Kark needs to do. Yeah, I think he needs to go chill with Branzol, force them to come to him. Branzol's going to go for Smite Blinds, probably.
Is Sneezz able to night meld? Is that what's going on here? And that's why they're having a hard time pinning him down?
Just hide that doesn't go through, that can't be seen by IQ. You can't
No,
move.
it's not light camo?
No, you can't move.
Okay.
Alright, Scitalis is choked in the red flag.
Okay.
Sneezz is
But Sneezz is... There we go, another cut. He takes a stun, though.
Why are they stunning and not blinding?
Well, if they can entwine him here... Like, that's what I would be going for, is the entwine.
Looks like Scitalis is up.
Lei is ranging cones, though, so they're trying to jump on him.
Oh, Branzol moved one room. But
yeah.
You know what? Like, them killing Lei won't get them anything.
No, but they have to do something to prevent him from spamming cones on them. So I think him moving one room is fine, and then you can kind of move back in after he flees away. I think that's a better option than just standing there and taking more cones.
I don't like this out of Kark. He's just lashing after the cutthroat goes off.
Although I'm not sure why he walked in and shield struck. I think I would want to be mounted and just charge in. Right? Like wherever, like you just sit there on your horse and you charge him.
Flared and Sneezz wimpies immediately.
God, these cones are gross.
Yeah, it's that pixie invoker damage, man.
But here's more inefficiency, like range fireball. If you're only going to be hitting one person,
I think Lei knows he's close to death. I mean, he's already wimpying, right? So I don't think he cares too much.
I don't know. It just.
If Lei dies,
I guess if you know you're gonna kill yourself as soon as Branzol dies, I think maybe that's fine. If you have plenty of mana to finish him off, and then
Alice is wimpying too. This is really awkward.
Sneezz goes down, Karkillian goes down.
So Lei is low, Scitalis is low, and Branzol is alive.
But Branzol can never catch Lei. Is the thing. Lei can stand back and range him.
Why is he Ray of Truthing? Just Smite. I would not be Ray of Truthing here. I know he's going for the blind, but he would just run back to Sag. It would be pointless. Smite would get him a lot further. A missed shield strike, so this is 3 chains. Oh,
and he chains Sytalis. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know that I agree with this chaining here. All right, he kills us. Maybe he wants. Maybe it's intentional.
Maybe they did. Yeah. So Sag is probably going to win right here, right?
Yeah.
They have Symiad coming out in 1 or 2 ticks.
No, I think there's enough time for Symiad to get out before Sag can get across with the last flag.
Timers. So Sag is the only person alive right now.
Mm-hmm.
And his team is not going to come out. Like, they all just died, essentially.
Yeah, so he's going to be in trouble when Symiad gets out.
So Symiad and Kimpaz should be coming out at the same time. Yeah, I don't know if Sag picks up here. I mean, I guess he has to. But I think he kind of knows.
He's kind of dancing. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. He's dancing around. He's not sure. Like, at this point, you're definitely screwed, right? Symiad's out.
So I think he knew. If I'm Sag, I actually go for a Spellblind.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Spellblind or an Energy Drain. He's just going to try to do something useful before he dies, because he knows he's not going to survive Symiad and Kimpaz.
And there's Kimpaz.
If I'm Kimpaz here, pick up the flag and definitely do not spend a lot of mana on Sag. Let Symiad do it with melee and things like that. He needs to keep his mana up.
All right, Kimpaz does go straight for the flag.
Yeah, that's
Good for
good.
him.
Sag should
Yeah,
have been trying to interrupt. I think he lost sight of that.
for sure. And I think at this point, I think if I'm Sagramore, I just go onto this Kemp. Okay, there we go. He's on Kemp, and you just turn off Wimpy and die.
What is Symiad doing? He's still in red goal. He should be at Kimpaz helping.
No, yeah.
I mean, their
He
whole
should be
team is not
yeah.
out for another 3
He should
picks.
be
Symiad
he
needs to be
should be
helping Kimpaz.
rescuing. He should be
Yeah,
rescuing. They should not be trying to kill Sag. They should just rescue Kimpaz across.
yeah, yeah.
And
You're absolutely right.
so
Okay, well they killed him.
yeah, that's
So
not the
so
right
here's
play
my
at
thought
all.
right now. Here's my thought right now. Hellhounds is gonna get a cap out of this,
They're gonna get two.
and no, I think they'll get one. I mean, it took them what 2 ticks after Sneezz and Sit and Lay died, so I think they only get one. The issue I have here is, Hydra's gonna win, but it's so close at the top of the league right now. Like
Every
we talked
flag
about it, right?
matters.
Like yeah, every flag matters. Like you're gonna win this 3-1 instead of 3-0. And maybe in the grand scheme of things it won't matter, but I'm pretty sure somewhere in the first 3 ranks there's gonna be a tie, if not the first 4.
Yeah, there's
So
definitely.
I do think flag score matters, and I think they might, maybe they end up regretting, swapping in Sneezz for this. Maybe they don't. I don't know. But I do think every score matters. And we talked about that, right? Like
Yeah.
whether we wanted to use the full lineup on stars or not.
But yeah, it's tough. You like to let people get playtime that aren't the primary lineup, but it's still, and generally speaking, I would try to do that early in the season to kind of feel things out. But with the way this season is playing out so far, like it's really tight.
It is. Like I'm definitely not counting KCS out. I mean, I know they don't have the Warlock, and it's looked difficult to handle, but
I
they're
mean,
definitely really, really good players, and they have an entire season still to go.
I mean,
So,
KCS could have a Warlock in
they could,
their
right?
next
Yeah.
match. Like they have people on their team that could easily go Warlock.
Yeah, it's double XP, double improves. I mean, it doesn't take a long time.
I mean, I managed to get improved with Troll Int in a week or two.
But let's be honest, trolls are probably smarter than they should be.
That's fair. I was surprised by how much higher than giant ogres.
Everything about trolls is ridiculous.
I actually talked about this in our team chat a bit. How like even troll intelligence was OP because it makes your improve so much faster. It's dumb, but it's really silly.
So Kark is correctly sitting. Oh no, he's in the middle of the field. Kark should be in their flag room,
Yeah,
waiting to choke Sytalis or Sneezz.
yeah. If they do
Lay's out.
not need to
All
be
right, Lay
letting.
and Sytalis are both out. Symiad is down. So why weren't they ready for this? Like, what was Kark doing in the middle of the field?
Oh, that's not good. That is
He's
not
the
good.
carrier. Yeah, so I don't know what Hellhounds was doing. They are seasoned players. This should not have happened.
Yeah.
No follow up though. I mean, I'm sure
Yeah.
Lay's AMS'd. Sneezz is out too. So that means Sag is probably one more
Symiad
tick away.
wakes up, is very slow. There we go. There's the spell sync. I told you,
He was
Symiad with a
actually
spell
already
sync.
synced. He just wasted that sync. He had been synced while he was choked. So he needs to get pro good up. He's still the flag carrier. Branzol and Kark are there to rescue.
Lay does get holy smited. That'll slow him down a little
That's
bit.
really good. Yeah, that's really good. So I think Lay AMS'd here, or synced rather. So he is not AMS'd. They're probably expecting a full re-engage.
So Hellhounds needs to. Branzol and Kark need to rescue Symiad across, while Kimpaz prevents a cap.
They did. They
Okay.
got the 2 caps. So I'm
I
really
think-
regretting this if I'm Perrin right now. Like, you're gonna win. I'm very confident.
I don't know.
Still
I
gonna
think Branzol needs to pick up. Branzol or Symiad need to pick up the flag, and then Kark and Symiad can rescue them across while Kimpaz prevents the counter cap. Like they have a real
It's a very
chance
good
here
strategy. Yeah, it is a good strategy. I don't know if that's what they're going for. So
because
Sag is out right now. Sag is out.
like Hellhounds has a very real chance to win this match from this position.
Kimpaz is holy smited. So he needs to be throwing out Dispels and E-Drains right now.
Kimpaz gets disarmed. And they're fighting in the blue flag room. So Hellhounds is trying to pick up the flag, it seems like.
It's hard to say, yeah.
And Hydra
Sagramore
is...
in yellow. That's a lot of damage.
Symiad gets dispelled.
Oh my goodness.
And takes
he just
huge...
took an unspeak cutthroat. Yeah, that's
Ooh.
awful.
Well, that's definitely going to make...
A very aware rescue from his egg golem onto Symiad.
Yeah.
Has Branzol used Lei?
I don't think
I
so.
swear I haven't seen it.
But I also know...
You can let Symiad die here.
I haven't, been paying attention to how much he's been logged in, but I do know there has been Brute Squad matches where Branzol... I know it's only 200. I know it's only 200 ticks, but there's been Brute Squad matches where he didn't. Okay.
He's definitely been logged in quite a bit.
There's been Brute Squad matches where he did not have layup, so that's always in the air for me when I'm looking from the outside in here.
Can you imagine if he used it in a BB before this?
All right.
Symiad just died for it.
Yeah. Symiad takes another nasty, nasty cutthroat. And that's going to make it really difficult for them to do what they need to. But Sagramore's taking a lot of damage. And that's, their carrier. And he takes a dispel. If they can... Ooh. He takes a disarm. Is he...
Why isn't he fleeing? He's not carrying or entwined.
Yeah,
okay, there's the flee.
That was definitely a slow reaction from him after that dispel.
I think he just had an unlucky hoof that went through right after the dispel.
That definitely could be.
This is very awkward.
Yeah.
I don't see
Lei gearing up another golem.
Yeah, I don't see Lei or Sag going to pick up. They do not want a full health Symiad to come back out.
Yeah, there we go. Sag's going to pick up now. He's in the flag room. He's capping.
Yeah, and it looks like.
And Branzol's going. They're going for it.
Well,
they're going to.
They need to.
Yeah. I don't think they're too slow. Go, go, go! Why are you waiting? What are you doing, guys? Guys, there we.
That's unfortunate. And this is again. This is what I learned after losing to Hydra.
Are they? Okay, I think they decided not to interrupt. I think they decided to let Kimpaz kill him. Because when they stopped, Kimpaz flew over, and Kimpaz went on to Sagramore when Branzol and Karkillian were not.
Kimpaz was over on the blue goal line that whole time until the very end. I think that's just a mistake they made. You don't let them pick up if you can provoke.
I don't think it's the right decision, but I don't know any other reason you stop 2 rooms away, other than to let Kimpaz.
Kimpaz wasn't there. I don't know why Branzol stopped either, but Kimpaz was at the blue goal line.
It's wild. Okay, well, I mean they're on him now.
That's a lot of damage from Lei. Man,
yeah.
Rads, Unspeak, Annihilate all in one cast. That's just insane.
Invokers do a lot of damage, and Pixies even more.
I mean...
And Sag is moving.
And a Rad through Sagramore. God. Yeah. You just have to constantly be thinking about the flag. Because the goal in this is not to kill people. So
okay, Branzol does pick up.
He is in red.
So
he's mounted. That's good.
Good awareness. You generally, if you're going to countercap, you generally need to do it before the other team gets like halfway across the field, because then otherwise you run out of time.
Yeah, but Lei is just gonna.
Lei's on him now.
Chunk him down. Yeah, Lei is gonna chunk him down really fast.
I mean, he does have skins, so he's gonna take less damage than.
It's still chain.
He whiffs a shield strike though.
Yeah, it's still chain.
Kimpaz is in there soaking up some damage with the golem as well as his own body.
It's a lot of damage on Lei. So Kark's there now. So Kark is the one they need, in my opinion.
Kimpaz dies.
Is dead. So Sag is 4 rooms away.
Yep.
2 rooms.
Lay. Okay, that's good damage on delay off of that.
Explosion on
But
Kark.
explosion's probably going to kill Kark.
Oh, does it wear off? Nope. It's still. I can't tell. Does it do damage after he dies?
Yeah, it should, right? Oh
It's
no,
just
because you're a
saying an
ghost. Because
explosion
you're a
bullets.
ghost.
Yeah, the damage isn't.
Yeah,
Isn't
so
very
there's
great.
no. Whew.
That's so lucky.
That is so lucky. That was definitely going to kill him.
Yeah. So again with Lash instead of Dirt Kick on Sneezz.
So
Maybe he's gonna entwine here.
Yeah, he's putting into flails, and he's going. No, he's going to choke now. Can't make up his mind.
I think Kark is about to die.
Yeah,
Symiad is out. So Symiad's out right now.
Okay. Sit needs to get on Sagramore. Nope, Sag's in the flag room. Sag now he just needs to rescue, I guess.
So Branzol is not taking any damage, but he's stuck in combat.
He's taking damage. There's Sneezz. Yeah. Sneezz and Scitalis are both on him. Symiad has to rescue. And Karkillian is probably too hurt to rescue, but like Branzol. Yeah, I'm telling you, I don't think he has it. I think he used it on something and didn't. Kark goes down.
Karkillian's dead. So Sneezz, that's a rock. So Sneezz is not very low.
Yeah,
he's
and
probably around 30.
And Symiad can't.
Symiad
can't save Branzol against 2 blinders. And he gets choked. So Branzol's going to get cutthroat here. There we go. There's the cutthroat. And he's going to die. Oh, smite blind. But he's still like, they just sit. If he just sits on him.
Yeah, that's what he needs to do.
Branzol is blind now. He's going to get disarmed. So there we go. There's the disarm attempt from Scitalis.
He needs to smite again. Sneezz, I don't think he knows he's on. Oh, okay, he does.
And Sneezz finds the room and auto assists back in.
He needs to pray to RNGesus here.
Okay, Symiad
wakes up Symiad.
Okay, that's nice. That is good thinking from Branzol.
Yes, it was.
That is top-notch awareness.
I still think Branzol's about to die.
Yep, there's a rescue.
But he didn't move out in time.
Well, I don't know if he needs to move out necessarily.
So Sneezz wimpied, and that let him move.
I mean, you want to move, obviously. I mean, you want to move. I'm just saying, like,
he should be spamming smite on Scitalis. Oh, I don't know about that.
I do. He's stopping the cut. Well, smite blind, I guess. Sneezz is probably still cut.
Smite blind on Sit too.
Wow. Okay. If Symiad can rescue him. Nope.
And he's dead.
He's too.
Okay, so Hydra does win 3-2, but
that was a scrappy game.
It was very scrappy. I mean, I think I didn't see mistakes that Sneezz made. I think a Nightshade just does not bring enough to the table.
Yeah. But I didn't see a lay, and I'm telling you, like, I think he didn't have it.
My group found it.
You did?
He laid Kimpaz at some point.
Okay.
So it's a 3-2 victory for Hydra. I mean, I think we were all kind of expecting Hydra would win that, but yeah, again, in a season where it is so tight in the top 3 or 4,
giving up those flags is
giving up to a team that is likely going to be 3-0'd by the rest of that top 4 is just, it's questionable to me.
Yeah, it's so that's where's the next match at? Let me take a look here.
I don't know.
Next match is in Gantt, so that should be Soft Pretzel should be your gatepost, folks. And if you are not gate inclined, it's going to be 5 north, west, open west, west, northeast. So 5 north, 2 west, northeast from Icewall Docks. The directions on the website are going to attempt to lead you to the old Gallowglass Arena, which is not correct. Wow. That was definitely a more exciting match than I expected.
Yeah, and I definitely understand what Prince's thinking, right? You want to give your, people that are showing up every match and helping you with the prep and being part of the team, strategizing, you want to definitely give them a chance to play when you think you have an easier go of it. But again, my personal thoughts are until you can see further along in the season where you get an idea of like, okay, how tight is it? Are the map scores so tight? Things like that. I hope they don't end up regretting it.
Yeah.
Actually, I hope they do end up regretting it.
just to display a little self-interest.
Yes. But, good job, Hydra. It was fun. It was scrappy. I think that match also kind of showed just how the awareness should always be on the flag, right? Like if you're carrying, they needed to go and stop Sag from picking up. They had the opportunity, right? I don't know what they were doing. Then when Scitalis and Sneezz unghosted, I don't know what Hellhounds were doing. They actually had a good shot at that, in my opinion. I think that
Hellhounds,
there was an opportunity for them there.
Yeah, for sure. When it was 2-2, they definitely had the opportunity to pick up the flag and rescue it across. It's to Hydra's credit that they didn't allow that to happen, because I think Hellhounds was in the flag room to pick up the flag and go for it, right? Like they were all fighting in the blue flag room because that's what Hellhounds was trying to do, and Hydra was able to stop the pickup and the rescue.
Yeah. So it was closer than we were expecting, but it's still that Hydra victory. And I'm not really sold on Nightshades. I didn't see a damn Calc or anything, but
Yeah, that would be interesting to see how much Sneezz did, and then realize that you have to add in a lot of extra damage for Lifebane.
Yeah, I think you just lose. How do I say this? You're not doing enough damage to make, like, in my mind, if you have no utility, if all you do is damage, it needs to be like Troll Barb, Pixie Invoker type damage, right? Because that's what the other team, it's not Pixie, but Minnow Invoker too. Like, it needs to be really good concentrated damage that can be done. And I don't think Nightshade is there. I also think maybe that match goes differently if they sub somebody else out instead of Rave.
Yeah.
Maybe they win more dominatingly, right? If they take out somebody different.
Yeah. That's definitely possible as well.
Yeah, it's hard to say because their options are the Invoker, the Druid, or the Assassin.
So, let me think. So, if they're... Yeah, I don't know that you want to take out the Assassin, because then that leaves you with just one skill blind, basically. Like, our brew is backed up by 2 skill blinds plus Rake. I think when you have just one skill blind, it makes it a lot harder to prevent the quick regroups, right?
I don't know. Honestly, definitely the blind should be getting used. Flare is a very good single target blind.
Yes,
it's in the same vein as Eye Gouge, it won't miss.
As far as single target blinds go, definitely Flare is top tier.
It's a very good single target blind, and what Gourds do is it's not the breakers just sow a lot of chaos, right? It just makes the team very disorganized. Because we had a match against GG where I literally did not use Fire Breath until the very end. And it was fine. Well, not fine, but we won. So I don't know. It's. I've been rethinking a lot of my thoughts about assassins and skalds and stuff. Because like Hydra's out there without a bard at all, right?
Yeah.
And I think everybody felt, like I definitely felt that a bard was so important, just because Song of Heal was so much healing.
Yeah, but it depends on what your strategy is, like, right? If you're not relying on an invoker to do all of your damage for you, then it changes. But when your damage source needs to die, the value proposition on an AoE heal changes a lot.
Yeah, that's a very good point. I think Hydra approaches it in a way where they know and let Rave and Lei die.
Yeah.
And Sit and Sag just keep themselves healed up.
So, yeah, I think.
Whereas I feel like
it's a good example to me. It's a good example to me of why the game is ACFL is so flexible because it's not just about like what's good in a vacuum. It's about the composition of your team, and not just the composition of your team, but like the players on your team too, right? So like you have what makes a good team is not just what races and classes are good, not just what players are good. It's also partly what you're able to draft, and like you have to get the right mix of all of these things. You have to get the right players on the right races and classes, and be able to draft them, and still have like the right support structure around them. So, um, you know, like the warlocks. The warlocks are less good if you have a team that doesn't put out a lot of damage and isn't able to capitalize on the group breaks. Bards, as Hydra is showing, are maybe less necessary if your damage source needs to die constantly to be able to continue to put out damage. There's some other interesting niche options too. Like I like Runesmith for a heavy hitter troll barbarian team. Like I think KCS had a Runesmith for a while, and it was very scary because you have the AoE stun with damage backed up by a troll barbarian and a Bacalai assassin and a then either a Scald or a Druid. And I think that amount of damage coming out is really scary.
Yeah, and I hadn't really thought about it that way before, but I think you're right. I think just we've got one team, Hydra, that is using no bard. We're using no assassin. GG is, Bladesinger and Invoker. I mean, it's a very different. We've got three very distinct approaches to the team comp, right?
Yeah.
Between
And like,
those three teams.
and Galaglass, or not Galaglass, sorry, Goliath has a warlock that they have not been using. All right, they are using him tonight, or at least they have him in the lineup right now.
They used him. They used him against Hydra.
Yeah, they did use him the once, but they have not been using him every night. Is my point. So they are making a conscious decision not to use him at times. Yet Swashbuckler